Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the top right side as the orange Byzantines, we got GIF music. On the south side as the red Japanese, we have quiet. And looks like the Japanese player's going for a barracks, some spearman rush, or maybe samurai? I've always seen Vanguard man arms, I've never seen a samurai rush. And we're going to see a samurai rush. Samurai do cost a little bit more than man at arms. They do have the deflection ability, so they take one free hit. Collecting up sheep, collecting up farms, and using his initial gold on one samurai. He can afford 2 samurai of his initial gold. He is going for 2 samurai. He actually has a little bit more, enough for a third one. And he's going for a triple samurai opener. Of course, got the cistern here. And since he's not immediately collecting the berries, he's probably going to go for the Grand Winery rather than the Royal Hippodrome. And he is going a little bit stoned there. Of course, he could just simply run away from it. Collecting up the stone is more of a luxury at this moment in time. He does pick up another 5 pebbles there, which will put him to enough for the cistern. When it comes to possible mercenaries in the map, you could see Sipahi and mercenary arbaleteers. Both of them we can see being pretty nice there. We got samurai number 3 over here. He has enough gold to age on up, so Byzantine player just needs to get off of gold and onto food. A little bit overdone gold. Maybe he's signing for some research this age. Can't say exact sure, but he has 350 gold at the moment. We guys also trying to set up the outpost there on the berry bushes there. Grand Winery can at least still be deployed out right there. Safe enough, I think. Let's see, when it comes to other map generation, got a small gold deposit here behind some trees, so a bit more defendable. Both the small and large gold deposit here, so this could give Orange a good base of power there. Another small gold deposit up here, along with the large berries and small berries in this direction as well. So the Byzantine player has decent map generation and has enough trees in front of him to use as natural walls. Grand Winery will be built. Scout will bring back 3 more sheeple. Let's see, what else is there? Deer deposit up front. For the Japanese players, deer deposit along the side. His initial gold deposit is nice and safe back here. The other 3 small ones a little bit to the left. And he has no real natural tree coverage. Scout helping up this samurai there. So he's gotten right now 1 spearman, 2 spearmen on the field at the moment. And there's going to be start garrison outpost there. Could let that mining camp be torched down, though it looks like this villager is doing that wood, not repairing that up. And this will deny the berry bushes for now. The Japanese player is still getting close to aging on up. I'm not sure what he should age up to. Pure Storehouse, definitely a safe option. Koto Township is being selected. I always want to see players really try to maximize Shinobi. On paper, they're pretty good. They have great damage, good multipliers versus all melee units. They're a little bit fragile. They have Blink, which is quite impressive. The last time I saw Shinobi was a game involving versus English, and the Shinobi teleported in onto villagers, and they just pulled out their short bows and make them into porcupines. So yeah, don't go for Shinobi against the English. And that, by extension, House of Lancaster. Off a bit of wood there. Byzantine players going for some archers. Shinobi have pretty high base damage. How effective is that with a Bannerman, Bannerman? Do now the Hardened Samurai upgrade, as well as some arrow slits here. And got the free shinobi and a queued up shinobi. They only cost 100, so they're not too terribly expensive. They will beat man-arms and all that sort in 1v1 combat. If you need a refresher of what shinobi stats are, let's go ahead and do a brief coverage. They have a higher movement speed like Musafati warriors. They have 20 base damage, plus 5 versus all melee, both cavalry and infantry. Which, maybe even battery rams? Are battery rams considered melee? Good attack speed, or man-arms attack speed, I should say. Plus, they also have various other utility abilities, such as the blink, the sabotage, and spy, which is probably the least useful. Of course, they are classified as light melee, so they are countered by archers. Mostly just research siege engineers, so just need a bit of gold, and then you can get a Creo Siphon. There's a sabotage ability there. Does not... Oh, does get picked off there. I think the archer arrows followed him as he teleported. But he did not stop the research of the siege engineers. Archer now pulling out a Creo Siphon. Or Creos has sent out a Fire Siphon. Range armor now being researched by the Japanese player. It does have 2 shinobi on the field. Creo Siphon now push way forward. Of course, we got archers here to support. Does take out one of those spearmen there. Samurai do have, of course, a bit of extra range armor. Does eat some arrows there. He does have the arrow slit upgrade, increasing the range of the outpost there. Samurai now have only 3 range armor. That's soon to be 4. I always say age 2 mana arms, early mana arms, from the best units of the game. Samurai somewhat fill that role. They are a bit more expensive, so they're not as great. They do have the deflection, make them a bit more durable, but it's still not the same. Does get this fortified, so went from a fraction, very little health to 700 health, so basically just doubles their lifespan there. So collecting quite a bit of wood there. May want to get another lumber camp. Spear Siphon push way forward, and there are 4 samurais in there. All you need to do is just get it set ablaze, and it'll be done for. It's been set ablaze. You wouldn't know the makeshift flamethrower is good at setting stuff ablaze. Spear Siphon has gone down, and the Japanese players should just try to run away with the samurai. Definitely save away from the outpost for now. Don't need to take free damage from it. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the shinobi, the teleporter forward, set ablaze to the archer range and to the barracks, which slows down production but not lose a shinobi and a horseman or a scout. Samurai let's set free. They do have +1 range armor, and these archers do not have additional damage, so they're doing 1 damage per arrow against these samurai, making them very resilient. We do now have the Daimyo Manor not being queued on up. And now Orange can start collecting up all the berries. Has he got a mercenary camp on the field just yet? Nope, he does not. He can deploy a mercenary camp outside one of these trading posts, and the Golden Horde Tower will produce trading post mercenaries. See, against the Japanese, they tend to be heavy and only Bugishas, which if that's the case, mercenaries and Zunshinus could be excellent. They tend to go for the floating gardens, which means Shinto priests, and usually means a fast Yoshiro into stable for mounted samurai. So mercenary war elephants could be quite nice of that. The other side has access to mercenary arbaletiers, which would be good against the crossbowmen and versus the... not crossbowmen, good against the samurai and mounted samurai. Additionally, if it goes to the foreign engineering company, they should have access to gambesons, and I think also crossbow stirrups as well. So that could be very nice. And of course, Sapahi is a generally pretty good light cavalry. So yeah, I think maybe trying to go for some mercenaries from the map. I always like to see those guys. Orange will be floating a little bit of olive oil. Next player is going for more samurai, H2 samurai. That's going to be very problematic. And no +1 range damage. That will double the damage from these archers. Not to mention improve his outpost damage a little bit. Samurai push way forward. That's why I would say H2 heavy infantry are always problematic. They are taking a beating. Lumitani here. They don't have the Tashi research. I can't remember if that's H2 or H3 upgrade. Most of the time, you don't see Samurai in H2, honestly. It is a Castle Age upgrade. And we've also got a banner man here to support these forces. So he is focused on the Katana banner man very nicely. More of these villagers getting hit now. The Byzantine players are very far from aging up. The player is getting somewhat close to aging up as well. It looks like Orange will be laying out the aggression now. That's the last of his army being cleaned on up. There's one more samurai somewhere on the map. This man. Going for some farms around here. The Daimyo Manor does provide a plus 20% collection rate. It has over 1,000 olive oil. Floating gate now being established. Orange spot villagers cutting up some berries. You monster. Byzantine players supply sign allied from Egypt. Orange has an army, and he is going to start breaking open this outpost. Get a nice, soft interior. H3 Samurai should be pretty effective. Villagers trying to skip under there into the brush, try to hide away. But Orange has a scout here, so able to see into the brush. And these villagers are going to just run away, buy Red some time. With the Lumitani on the field, I think H3 Samurai will be the best call for the Japanese player. Oh, we've also got, looks like Western mercenary contracts been researched, going for some longbowmans. Got Uma Bannerman, the mounted Bannerman. Let's go charge forward and engage some of these villagers. Does get a good impalement there, and we'll get the 1-2 slice there. Base damage is 24 at the moment, or currently past 24 damage, and needs +1 damage in order to get a 2-shot villager with basic melee attacks. Assume textile has not been researched. It has not. If it did, it would be 3 shots then. But right now it would be 3 shots either way. And you have now the Golden Horn Tower now being established. Exotic Doggo does go down. More map samurai being built. Let's look at that village there. And gets 32 gold rebate. Man Samurai does go down. Veteran mercenary contracts, which will also give him access to. Was it Camera Riders? Nope, Lance connects. Do now the Fudidashi research. That is level 2 wheelbarrow for the Japanese player. It has not gone to level 3 wheelbarrow. Mountain Samurai will get picked off by all these forces. Probably find one of those Shinto priests, heal them up, wouldn't be half bad. Yoshiro picked on up, going somewhere. Stable being produced quickly thanks to Yoshiro. Veteran and Lumitani research for the Roman or Byzantine player. Good amount of match samurais here. One of them severely wounded. Archer does go down. Red has picked up one relic. Orange would love to pick up more relics to get thrown into the Grand Winery to distill Pope's blood into wine. That's how that works, right? Mass Samurai rotating around. They also doing some damage, but with 9 auto attacks. These guys do have 5 armor, so plus 1 armor would greatly reduce the damage they receive by 100%, by 50%. One berry bush still remains. Mountain Samurai heading down south. Got a number of exposed villagers here who maybe trying to get inside the outposts, or nope. They just get ripped apart. Red so far killed off 14 villagers. Orange has only killed off 5. So right now Red has a sizable villager advantage, over 10, or close to 10. We've got now some Oni Bugashas charging the way forward, sprinting the way forward. It looks like some of these Mountain Samurai are still being pelted by the town center. Lumentani goes on down. Good number of longbow in the field to rip apart the Oni Bugashas. Mountain Samurai pushed forward, got a wall there. Orange has claimed 1 relic, picked up another one. Red's claimed 1 relic and picked up another. Just leaving this relic untouched. So it looks like Orange going to only claim 2 relics this game for the Grand Winery. Japanese player's now going for the Odachi research to get his Samurai bonus versus all infantry. And Japanese players going for a good composition of Oni Bugashas and Samurai, so Spring Golds would be a good item for the Byzantine deal with his opponent. Level 3 melee upgrade. Containment does sort of go on down. 6 sites being captured on up. Manasar push forward, has some local doggos demanding some head pats. Samurai and Bannerman's now heading to the center, got some walls going on up. Good amount of damage on those mounted samurai there from the longbowmen. This is a considerable force of longbowmen. Got 25 longbowmans there. We've also got some Lance Connects being summoned. One of them was mainly summoned in, the other one maybe from Golden Horn Tower. Lance Connects do have AoE damage. I don't know how effective Lance Connects are, a good number of Lance Connects versus a good number of Samurai, honestly. One gets point bonus damage, the other one gets area bonus damage. Lance Connects should be pretty effective against the Oni Boogishaws, though they themselves have high attack speed as well, and since they're both light, they both rip each other apart. I guess they're both a counter to each other in short. Got a Cataphract there who's getting ripped apart by the Samurai. Byzantine player mainly sneak over some crossbow, and he has 3 on the field. And the Samurai are starting to fall back now. Samurai are starting to fall back. Got a pile of research here, including level 3 wheelbarrow. When it comes to military size, 44 versus 42. Values in favor of red by a small margin, so nothing too significant there. The orange is split into more forces, getting another round of Lance Connects and the Longbowmen. You guys got Varangian Guard, Archers, and Lumitani. Just a nice mix of forces of the Byzantine player. Jet player does have a good number of infantry units, only a handful amount of samurai, and 1 mounted bannerman remains. We have Daimyo Palace, no Shogunate Palace just yet, or Shogunate Castle. We have some berries here, very good. And now we have Castle Crow being established. Definitely rare of the 2 final landmarks. The outpost over here will provide quite a bit of income. Probably close to 4,000 resources, I want to say, in total. 4,000 resources every 5 minutes, so maybe 1,000 resources per minute. Similar to the Cognate Palace. Got some venison being cleaned up here. Some mountains of samurai protecting. Lumitani just pushing me forward, trying to decap to the point. Bokudago wants a stick. Throw him the stick. Onibugasha made the priest there ever extra holy. Castle Crow established. Do we see the trade caravan? What's it called? Treasure caravan? I forget exactly what it's called. It hasn't queued up just yet. Treasure caravans. Still's not queued on up. That's a big... Oh, there it goes. Got spawned in over here. That one's a shorter path. Also, I think a little bit more dangerous, but does have some escort in the region. We'll provide 666, so looks like 2,000 in resources. So we'll provide a good amount of resources dropped off there every 5 minutes. So effectively, what, 500 resources per minute? Cataphract goes down to the castle. Scout is down, not big surprise, and the sheeple decides, oh look, there's a home there. The sheep went ahead and rushed to this farmhouse. This is going to be their new home. And looks like one's a male, one's a female, one's a ram, the other one's what's the name of a female sheep? Lamb's the baby. And there's treasure caravan. Sow is female pig, right? Can't think what a female sheep is called. Lance Connects versus Samurai. The big sword masters fighting each other. Doing a crossbow on the back line. More Lance Connects push way forward. Looks like Lance Connects had trouble engaging overall. Lance Connects right now has 17 damage. And Samurai will go down. Can't say how successful the Lance Connects were. There's a lot of crossbow in there, which also are pretty good versus Samurai. Level 5 cistern now researched. Mangonel and placement firing away. Might want to fortify it next. Got a market there. Looks like the orange is designed for a bit of a market economy. And I'm for a bit of venison as well. More samurai. That's also 4 bannermans. We do have now a Shogunate castle full in the field, so we can spot 6 bannermans. Of course, at close range, even though Onibugashas are technically countered by the archer, they just have high attack speed. The Onibugashas also counter anything that has pretty much no armor, like that. So in short, they counter each other. Tank lines aqueducts over here. Old attack is now being researched by orange. Both sides have similar army size, both sides have similar army value size. Did they ever fix the olive oil for all the units where they actually show up properly down here? I'm not sure, so this could be unreliable looking down bottom left. We got a good number of samurai, got similar quality force on both sides, so this probably is somewhat accurate. More cataphracts being summoned by the Byzantine. Most Japanese player designed for mass samurai. Crossbone definitely the way to go then. Spring golds wouldn't be half bad as well. They're trying to push way forward. Number of walls going up. Some villages may go down, but does have some protection from these crossbowmen. Cataphracts to clean up those samurai. More samurais here. Lance connects and cataphract push way forward. If the cataphract draws some fire, allows the lance connects to get some good splash damage and not be focused on by the bones damage. And I think in small numbers, the lance connects actually are pretty effective. Can't save all the large numbers though. Now, this was a good number of crossbow fire support, so it looks like lance connects are doing quite well with samurai. Ranking guard and lance connects trying to pursue these forces. Oni Bugasha has not been pulled in the field. Crossbow firing away. Does take the amount of samurai there, but we got a nice light infantry transition. The Byzantine player still has a good number of longbowmen. Since Oni Bugasha is so fast, it's probably not even worth it trying to have the crossbowmen set a step away. Cataphract taking out some of these villagers. Another round of lance connects, charging way forward. He has a decent amount of AoE damage there. More crossbow, another Varangian guard there. The Byzantine player has a decent amount of olive oil stored on up. Looks like the Byzantine player just bought some stuff. Right now, the Japanese player has a good stockpile of wood and gold. And of course, he is age 4. While the Byzantine player is still age 3 and nowhere near upon aging up. So this has become a bit more and more of a problem. His opponent does also have Oda tactics. So he has his university upgrade as well. So this is increasingly not looking good for the Byzantine player, due to the tech advantage. The Japanese player could go for some more melee armor to help him out. Lance connects here will get some good AoE damage. Of course, once they turn around and start engaging, to get ripped apart. Crossbow in here and firing away, not really hitting them. Up north, these forces trying to clean up some more villagers. Those forces still being picked on off. Orange getting hit by multiple areas. And right now, Orange just simply can't save up the resources to age up, so the longer the game goes on, the better the Japanese player will be off. I mentioned, the Byzantine player does have a village advantage, does have triple town center now. And Red's not going for biology, getting more university techs. When it's been upgraded to a magnetic placement, push down the walls, create even bigger hole, I guess. Push way forward. Orange has a welcoming party for these forces. Putting more walls over there. Managed to corral these teams over here. Bringing guard and lance nest trying to hold back the line. Crossman here in excellent numbers help deal with these forces. He's getting hit by multiple angles. Crossbow starting to get overran now. The auto attack is getting these samurai just very durable now. He not only needs his lead upgrade, he needs his senior arrows to help deal with these fully upgraded samurai. More samurai over here. With auto attack, does also get additional torch damage of 24 damage, so basically the Mongolian additional torches is applied. So touch down some of these olive groves. Olive groves now cost the same as regular farms, so that benefit has been slowly whittled away. Lens connects engaging. And they will get a lot of free splash damage hits there. Him trying to torch down the walls, probably not good idea. Crossman gets an excellent concave. And quite fittingly, the Batterman goes down last. Orange starting to stabilize a little bit there, has a sniffle force. While he does lack quality, he at least has quantity. And with the ability to bring a lot of damage quickly, it can help him deal with the elite forces he's been fighting. And these are not elite forces, these are veteran forces of horsemen. Trying to pick up some more of these villagers now. Going for the lead horseman now. Also, Japanese player has all 6 sides captured, so another 8 minutes, 26 seconds. He will win the game. Japanese player has enough gold, I was going to say enough gold to age up, but he's already aged up. He has a nice gold reserve. Byzantine player is starting to get some reserves going. These forces slowly being whittled down by the Magnon placement. Landscape next also gained a bit of AoE damage as well. Outposts may get destroyed there. Villagers going to go on down. Yet the lance connects are being quite good, even at behind an age. The AoE damage does go through deflection. Is that good or bad thing? I mean, if AoE damage were to strip deflection, that's probably would be a good thing. Teardrop shields now being researched. Deletes some housing there. Ah, he's going for a big round of stone walls. That's what's going on. He's also pretty close to his pop cap now, since he did delete those houses. He has enough wood to rebuild those houses. Foreign engineering company now being employed in the field. Very nice. This will not improve the lance connects, but will of course improve his long one and arrow volley ability. Other unit is the Streltsy, which serpentine gunpowder and Streltsy probably would be a good item right now to help deal with the samurai and Oni Bugashas. So I think Streltsy should be the unit he should be eyeing forward. He also has 3 more queues of lance connects. He's going for a healthy number of lance connects, so he does also need to get out the what's it called? Elite mercenaries. Currently has no resources stockpiled up. He didn't have much resources to go with. He's also cleaning up some gold back here, which is almost cleaned up. So orange will need to fetch some gold. He has this one scouted out at least. So just right crossbowmen. Orange just simply has some numbers, able to take these engagements one at a time. We got more of these horsemen now streaming on in. He has these number of outposts in the region, including one of arrow slits, help him with defense. Another castle here. It will one-shot these lance connects, no problem. More horsemen streaming on in. Got crossbowmen for defense. He looks, he does manage to squeeze out elite crossbowmen. And does manage to break through the stone walls there with a battering ram. Lance connects trying to intercept. Crossbowmen just going to be surrounded by horsemans. More of these forces trying to rotate around. Alright, horsemen will be cleaned on up. Thanks to urbanized environment, the crossbowmen were able to prevent a lot of damage onto them. And the battering rams just clean up more of the stone walls. Got the elite mounted samurai now be cleaned on up. Do also the Maru armor increases mounted samurai's move speed by 10% while deflective armor is active. And boiling oil. Those trying to torch down the battering ram. Red Size has 4 minutes remaining before he outright wins. That's a bit of a problem right now. If Orange does not go out and stop one of those Size being captured, he may just lose game. Goes for some cannons right now. I don't think that's a great idea. He has siege engineers. I think he should just forward deploy Creo siphons to help deal with the castles. He can't be for spending olive oil onto these cannons. He also still needs the elite mercenary upgrade, which he's actually getting pretty low on mercenaries. He's slowly being whittled down. He does have +2 range damage, so some of these extra arrows are doing some extra work. It'll be like 8 damage, so I think it's probably just 1 damage per arrow against these horsemen. Yeah, I think right now Schultz would be the way to go for the Byzantine player, but of course can't deploy Schultz until he gets the elite contracts right. Yep. He is going for it now. I think so. I thought I saw him. No, he's not going for it just yet. Some stone walls being established there, but some of these crossbows sort of going down. Right hand, orange hand pushing out his base. A good number of limited there and crossbowmen. The horsemen just trying to hit everything. Paul going straight for more villagers once again. 2 minutes remaining on 6-side victory, and the Byzantine is nowhere near even reaching one. And it does have a castle here, here, and here, so all have some basic protection. It will hurt if the Byzantine player starts decapturing one of them, but he has to. He's heading down to this one here, and his opponent has a nice sizable force here to intercept, including some Shinto priests. I think Shinto priests may just something got inside the castle there. I'm not sure what though. He's on top of 6 right there, so it's being paused, but it's not being neutralized. Rear cycles on the build queue, maybe being few deployed. And since the gate's not complete, he can't put the crossbow on the high ground for basically invulnerable firepower. This one doesn't have any ranged attackers. I don't think he's spelled a single archer range this entire game, has he? Or a siege workshop. Can Shinobi blink on top of the walls? Actually, I don't know. Elite Illuminati research. 50 seconds remaining. Good number of mounted samurai there, and an unmounted samurai. Crossbowman has a lot of heavy targets in front of them, but without incendiaries, they're going to have a bit of trouble versus biology in elite armored tactics. Get on top of the wall segments. He is just falling back on the far side, and he's going to top the wall segments, get an additional range, and Sega side victory. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.